libel is one of the popular case to be filed against those who are involved in journalism or in live broadcast, whatever form of pronouncement that may affect the dignity or defame a person in general. So after interrogation, a criminal complaint for libel was filed with the Office of the City Fiscal Manila against petitioners. Then a written document published in March 2022 issue in the Panorama, on which the author had been interrogated by respondents. The complaint included a staggering 10 million claim for damages. So this is now the risk. An information for libel has since been filed with the Regional Trial Court of the National Capital Region involving different individuals in the journalistic function in forms of media. Petitioners maintain that the respondents have no jurisdiction over the proceedings which are violative of the constitutional guarantee on free expression, since they have the effect of imposing restrictive guidelines and norms on mass media, that they are punitive ordeal or subsequent punishment of petitioner for lawful publications, that the amount to be a system of censorship, curtailing the free flow of information and opinion, indispensable to the right of the people to know matters of public concern, guaranteed in Section 6 of the Article 4 of the Constitution, and that they constitute intrusions into spheres of individual liberty. Regarding the libel charge against individual, petitioners denounce the filing as instituted with intent to intimidate and based on illegally obtained evidence, referring to the matters inquired into by respondents and previously conducted alleged or allegedly illegal interrogations. In their comment, respondents counter that no issue of jurisdiction exists, since they do not pretend to exercise jurisdiction over the petitioners, that what respondents have sent to petitioners were neither subpoenas nor summonses, but were invitations to dialogues which were completely voluntary without any compulsion employed on petitioners, that the dialogues themselves were designed simply to elicit information and exchange ideas, and that expression of personal preferences and opinions by members of the respondent board is not equivalent to the imposition of norms and guidelines to be followed by petitioners. Relative to the libel case, respondents contend that the petitioners have no cause of action against respondent board, since respondent general is not a member of respondent board and has filed the libel case in his personal capacity. And the libel case is not pending before any of the respondents. Furthermore, respondents aver that this case has been rendered moot and academic because the proceedings before the special committee, the interrogations, have already been ordered terminated. So, in his capacity as Director General and Chairman, the said proceedings have in fact been terminated. The petition is premised upon the alleged illegally an unconstitutionality of the issuance by respondent to petitioners of letters of invitation, their subsequent interrogation, and the filing of the aforementioned libel suit.